Today we're going to talk about ratio tables. A ratio table is handy to be used to organize equivalent ratios. Here you can see that this ratio of circles to squares is 4 to 6 because there's 4 circles and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. But you'll also notice that I could group this in two groups that have 2 circles and 3 squares. And so that will be an equivalent ratio. They would be in common. And you'll note that there's a relationship here. If you divide the 4 by 2 and you divide the 6 by 2, they give you the next number. You could actually extend this table even without the picture and know that another ratio could be made by either multiplying or dividing a term by the same item. So if I wanted to multiply this 4, let's say, by 10 and multiply the 6 by 10, you could have a new ratio of 40 over 60, which we could create, and it would be an equivalent ratio to the existing 4 to 6 ratio. Sometimes ratio tables need to be completed as an assignment, and that's what we're going to do right here. So you can see right here the apples and oranges, and so the ratio that we're looking at is 6 to 12 is clearly times 2, and then so we're going to multiply this times 2 to get the 10. And then you could do 5 times 3 to get 15, so 6 times 3 would give you 18 here. All right, down in this example, we see that the ratio of cats to dogs is 3 to 2, and you'll notice that the dogs is doubled here, so we'll double it to get the 6. And you can see 3 times 3 is 9, so 2 times 3 is 6. So you'll note it's just important to follow, make sure you're recognizing that it's multiplication and not necessarily just a pattern from left to right. It will depend, and I just want you to be aware. In this case, you can see that it's not like 1, 2, 3. It's different numbers, so just be aware. This is doubled, so this would be doubled. This is tripled, so this is tripled. This is doubled, so this is doubled. This is tripled, this is tripled. Now, unfortunately, with these examples, we have a lot of numbers that are just being multiplied by 2 or by 3, but you will get examples where that's not the case. Here's a word problem involving a ratio table, or a ratio table will be used to help you. So for every 2 laps you swim, your friend swims 3 laps, so your friend can swim a little faster. So the ratio of laps you swim to your friends is 2 to 3. Well, if you swim 8, how many did they swim? And by organizing it in the table, you could see that by multiplying by 4 and multiplying by 4 would tell you that your friend swims 12 laps. And in our last problem to go with this, an amusement park sells 5 bottles of water for every 2 bottles of juice. So that's a ratio of 5 to 2. In 1 hour, the amusement park sells 20 bottles of water. How many bottles of juice does the amusement park sell? And so you can look at the connection here and see that 5 times 4 is 20, and 2 times 4 is 8. So that answers that question. All right, it was pretty quick, but thanks for sticking around till the end.